guys and dolls. So it's a wee video about it's a wee quick video, like, so it is. I don't want to name anybody or anything like that, but I've just came from my house, right? And there was a woman, a grandmother and a mother breaking her heart, breaking her heart because she's got serious back trouble and other things that I'm not going to go into. But anybody that's deserving anything, this woman's deserving of whatever the government can give her. And she's breaking her heart. And this is what you don't understand, guys. You really don't get this bit for the people. It is so difficult to set up or to claim anything in this country. It is difficult. It's not set up to be easy, but it's set up in such a way where it's easy if you know, like if you're wanting to commit fraud or you're a criminal, it's easy. If you've got mental health problems and there's stuff wrong with you, it's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. And when you phone up, like, so talk's sake, this person, her money just stopped, right? Like, nothing's changed in her life. She doesn't leave the house. They just stopped their money. They want bank statements. This is twice I've done this now. They want bank statements, right? So they stopped their money. Now she's got no money. When her money was meant to come, she had no money, no electricity, no gas. Breaking her heart. She seen my videos and she got in contact with me, so I went around to see her. And I sat through it. I tried, because I can't speak for her. She's got to do it herself. And I've never experienced anything so traumatic. I can't explain to you how hard this was. The first phone call, couldn't understand a word. Guy was from Pakistan or somewhere like that. Couldn't understand a word. Not a word. And she's crying and frustration. And she's trying to tell him, I haven't done nothing. I got up to pay my bills and there's no money and you have stopped it. I've done what you have asked. I've sent the picture of my ID with a picture of me. I've sent you all my bank statements. And that took a day to do. That took a day. A full day. With no money. No heating. No electricity. Right? I'm no exaggerating here. Right? And this is just... I'll keep going. So this way, Bailey. So the second phone call, it's the same. Just a dead tone, uncurrent, foreign voice that she really couldn't understand. Because she's crying, she's Scottish, broad Scottish accent. He couldn't understand. An absolute nightmare. She's still got no money. Still got no money. So trying to get help. No help. Everywhere's shut on the Friday, And even when you do, it's an absolute nightmare. And before I left, and I left her in a situation where she's okay, trust me on that. And I've helped her go online and fill in a form to help her with money until her money gets sorted out, because that's there. It's called a community care grant or social fund, whatever you want to call it. But nobody knows about this. This is what I'm saying to you. It's only the crooks that know about all this. But believe you me, there's people with 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts bringing in £2,000 a day, £2,000 a month on 5 different accounts. You don't know the half of it. You really do not know the half of it. I grew up with this. This has been happening since I was a wee boy. Housing benefit fraud was huge. It was huge when I was growing up. People saying they were staying somewhere and they weren't staying there and they were getting money sent. These people were getting money and they were giving the money. They maybe throw them 20 quid and a couple of £100 to youth. Because back in the day, a couple of £100 was the rent, wasn't it? It was a lot of money for a month's rent back in the day. So all that was going on, you know what I mean? But the most vulnerable people in our country is this woman breaking her heart, doesn't know what to do. And she was the one that said to me when I was going out the door, Mark, she says, you know what? I've got you, you know what I mean? And I don't know where I'd be without you right now, right? But what about the old people? And she's telling me stories about her granny. Honestly. Break your heart. Break your heart. Curs stealing money. Because they weren't Scottish. They were folding the money up in the wee triangles. That's just mellow, but that's mellow compared to what she's told me, And so what? Right. So what do our old people do? What do our old people do that are stuck in the house, don't have nobody? Who do they turn to, and how do you know that they're going to turn to somebody that's actually going to help them and not rip them off? Because it would be so easy, so easy. Why is this benefit system set up for criminals, but not the people that need it? Because the people with mental health issues don't have the patience to do this. I've been there, right? I've been there. I know exactly what it's like. I've had tears in my eyes with frustrating because what can you do? You're on a phone. You can't get to nobody. You can't. You want to just strangle somebody because you're struggling. You don't know what to do. They keep telling you to do it. You do it. It doesn't work. And then you sit on the phone for 4 hours and then they hang up. And I know for a fact there'll be loads of people watching this and they'll be saying, from here, they'll say, bang on. And I'll guarantee there'll be people going, wow, it's not just me. Honest to God, because it's everybody, every single person who needs adult disability and universal credit in this country struggle to get it. But if you're from a different country, you get lifted and laid and every single form filled in and you're told exactly what to say, how to do it. They even make the phone calls for you. And yes, there's probably somewhere where we can do that as well, but they don't know. If they don't know, it's all right, fair enough. Well, we've got a system where you can phone up. Yeah, brilliant. How do they know that? How do these people... Because you don't even tell them what benefits they're due. I'm so angry because I done that video yesterday and then bang. And because of that video, I'm able to help her. And I can't help everybody. I cannot help everybody. I can only help if you know me and I live around the corner from you. Got to understand, guys, these are our most vulnerable people. Our youngest, most vulnerable people are getting hit by how. And then our most oldest vulnerable people aren't getting nowhere near what they need or what they should be getting. But everybody in the middle, all the crooks and the illegal immigrants are getting everything. 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 And it's so frustrating because our kids can't even get houses. And now you're telling us that they're going to... Are they? I don't think so. That's I'm going to tell you, I don't think so. It's not happening. I don't think it's going to happen. I honestly can't see communities around this country, people sitting there struggling the way we're struggling, and then you're going to part people in from different countries and they're getting brand new cars and jumping about in the best of gear and mobile and selling drugs, and you think our people here are just going to accept that? Nah. Tell you what. Tell you this for nothing. If you start that carry on in Belfast, Northern Ireland, you'll know all about it. Tell you, because I know my people over there won't accept that. They won't accept that. Because everybody is going through this. It's not just where I am. It's Belfast. It's England. It's Wales. It's Scotland. I've got no clues how many views this is getting. But I guarantee you, look at the comments, there'll be people that are going, I've been through this. I know exactly what this man is talking about. It is a nightmare. Read the comments. I'm going to leave it at that. Read the comments. Because I'm so angry. Seeing, I could cry. There you go. I could cry right now. And I'm not like that. You didn't see what I just seen. You didn't see the frustration. And do you know while that was going on? Our toilet was overflowing and the water was coming through our kitchen. That she's been trying to get fixed for ages to the council. Can't even get through to the council. Do you know how long it takes the council to get it? 4 years without a kitchen. No cooker, nothing. 4 years without heating. That's me. And they know. They came out and boarded the holes up. Because I had a leak in my kitchen. It was a big massive hole. You fall right through the floor. Instead of giving me just boarded it up. And then that board went rotted and then they boarded another one up. This is our councils. This is what they do. Because I'm the most vulnerable person. I am most vulnerable. My mental health is shot. And that's how they treat us. Because we don't have a voice. We've got nobody that represents us. You understand? And the council are too busy trying to make up money because our government's sending all our money to other countries all around the world and giving it to everybody but British people. That's why our councils are the way they are. The council where I live, they behave like the Gestapo. I'm not exaggerating. They behave like the Gestapo. They come round and they fine people if your grass is a bit too long. You know? They don't come near me. I don't touch my grass is up to here. Been up to here every year. I get letters every week, every month, every whatever. Oh, we're going to fine you. How can you fine me? I don't have any money. But other people don't know that. All these wee old people that are struggling to get their grass cut, they don't know that, and they're getting hit with fines. It's ridiculous. It's really, really bad. And then you get your bins. Oh, I could go on, I could go on, I could go on. We have the worst system, infrastructure in this country ever. In my time being alive, this is the worst I've ever seen. I'm going to bring videos to you. I'm going to show you how bad this place is. I'm going to show you how bad our councils are. In every council around this place, how bad they are. How bad they're letting the working class areas get run down because they just don't have the money, and they don't care. They don't care. The most vulnerable people don't have voices, so what can we do? They can't. They just forget about them. You know what I mean? The ones that are clued up in the money and all that, and the criminals, they're straight on there. They know exactly what to do. They're appealing stuff and going bum, bum. They're getting every single penny, while the most vulnerable get nothing. Nothing. Suicide. God help people. I can't imagine sitting there trying to do what I just did. The frustration and the anger and the crying, and it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I feel so sorry for some people out there. I feel so sorry because I know how difficult it is. I really do know. I have got first-hand accounts how bad it is. You know, and the government might say, oh, it's set up that way, blah, blah. It's not set up anyway to stop anything. You know, everybody's taking the piss out of yous. Everybody's committing fraud. I'm surrounded, not here, but I've been surrounded all my life with people committing benefit fraud. It's part of growing up. It's like getting ready for that first pint. That's what benefit fraud's like. Because that's what yous have done. And the most vulnerable people who need it aren't getting it. I know I'm harping on, I know I'm repeating myself, but how else do I get this to anybody? Nobody else is saying what I'm saying. Nobody else is coming out and saying, this is what's going on. But I guarantee this is the best about it. You may think, he's just a fucking raving lunatic. Look at the comments. Look at the comments. I guarantee, I have no clue. I'm standing in a forest right now. I'm going to put this up as soon as I finish. Look at the comments. See what the comments, make sure they're from Britain. If they're from Britain, see what they say. See what they say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to appeal to anybody, or, you know, I'm just telling you what it's like. You know what I mean? And if I'm off the mark, then there's going to be loads of people who say that. But if I'm bang on the nail, bang on the button, you're going to see that also. Thank you so much. You've got to understand when you're in these situations where we're here, when you're dealing with these people, and you see some of these really old people, they're really vulnerable, and you see the state of they get themselves into. It is fucking heartbreaking, guys. It really is. It's heartbreaking. And I see other people jumping about with everything, milking the system dry. And like I've said before, I'm not telling them not to do it. I've got no moral thing about it. That's them. They want to do it. That's up to them. It's got nothing to do with me. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with me. I'm not the police. I'm not the government. You know, I'm just a guy in a forest. You know what I mean? But it's difficult to see that and then see that because I'm sick seeing it. It's everywhere. I'm sick now people going on their phone and not able to understand a word that people are saying because they're using call centres in Pakistan because they're paying them 10% of what they would need to pay them here. So they can save more money to send to Ukraine and give to the illegal immigrants. No, to save money for us. So we're suffering in every way because of this lunatic government that's came into power. King Charles should have manned up and dissolved government. He should have dissolved government. He must, because honestly, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's surrounded by people telling him everything's great. Starmer's the best man. He's a great man. And then we don't know what else. I'm not even going to go down that road. I'm not even going to go down that road because that's another route. I'm not even going to go into historical childhood abuse because I'll be here all day. I've said what I've said. You know my views. You know what I'm all about. I'm an angry person because of stuff that's happened to me in the past and it's still going on today to everybody around me. I'm sorry. Have a good day. God bless you all.